Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami. Now, if you're a regular viewer, particularly of our Wednesday videos, you'll know that over the last couple of years, we've looked at quite a lot of portable power stations. But our portable power station journey began with this company, Bluetti. And today, I want to look at one of their latest models that they've sent us, which is the EB70. So, as we unbox this thing, what is a portable power station? Well, some people object to calling them power stations. They just say, really, they're just a very big battery. And technically, they are. They are a super battery that you can use to power your fridge, that you can use in the event of a power cut, that you can carry around in your Citroen to power your peripherals, to charge up your drone, to do your hair with your hairdryer, or perhaps more usefully, as we're heading into winter with the Citroen, you could use something like this to power an external heater in there, which not only will keep your tootsies warm, it will also perhaps prevent some of that fogging issue that we all know about and love so much if we're a Citroen owner. But as I say, these things are very useful in all kinds of contexts. Van lifers use them. People who live in areas where they get terrific storms and are used to power outages use them. And of course, they are powerable, they are rechargeable via solar. So you can charge them for note if you like. So what do you get in the box? Well, here we've got our usual power brick, Bluetti power brick to charge it up, and we've got solar powered cables so you can attach it to solar panels and do the business from the sun. All pretty standard stuff. In here you've got your warranty, again all pretty standard stuff. Now Bluetti is one of the more established names in this genre. I wouldn't say it's the cheapest company, but I think many people like to go with names, and Bluetti certainly is a very established name. In the past we've looked at power stations from all kinds of other brands, and I have to be honest, we in the car now we use I think an all powers we use at the side because it's the right size for us, and we've had no issues with it, even though we'd never heard of that brand before we got it. But anyway, here is the EB70. First thing to say is this is definitely a portable one. You know, I remember the first ever Bluetti we looked at, the AC200 Max. Well, you needed a JCB to move it around. You still do. This, absolutely not. This is about 9 kilos, I think, something like that. Very easily maneuvered. Now, don't be deceived. For 9 kilos, you are still getting an awful lot of power in this. And I think this is the USP of this particular model. So as I say, 716 watt hours for something this portable is pretty good. It also has surge protection. Does that mean, in very simple terms, it means you can plug things like kettles in, you can plug things like air conditioning in, you can plug things like fridges in. Some things have a very big draw, and if you're using a very small power bank, it's not that the power bank will go flat, it's that it'll simply go pop because it doesn't have the surge protection. This has got good surge protection. What's it got on the front? Well, anybody who's looked at one of these before, it's got more or less the standard stuff. You've a couple of USB-A sockets here to charge up your phones, charge up your drones, whatever. But this is interesting. What you've also got are two USB-Cs and their power delivery. So they're 100 watt output. So that will charge a MacBook, that will charge a laptop, that will charge those things quick. That is good power coming out of there. They're not your sort of USB-Cs that only deliver 20 watts. You've also got here the cigarette lighter socket, so you could plug into there, for example, your Carpuride. If you were using one of the CarPlay systems that we have, you could plug that into there, because of course the Citroen doesn't actually come with a cigarette lighter socket, so it's a bit of a problem because most cars in the world have that cigarette lighter socket. The Citroen doesn't. I've tried using adapters with our AirPlay system to plug into USB-A. It's not worked, and I don't know of anybody who's made it work. So we have to use a portable power station like this, a portable power bank, whatever you want to call it. You've also got just a couple here of bog standard AC outputs. So again, you could just plug whatever you like in here. On top, you've got wireless charging for your phone. So you just drop your phone on there if you've got wireless charging, and it's wireless charging at 15 watts. 15 watts. So again, it's a good rate. It's not a sort of piddly 5 watt one that really just takes so long you never use it. You've also got your old emergency light here. This flashes on and off. But actually, these torches are really strong if you're camping, if you're van lifing, if you're going out in the Citroen me. It's very handy. We've used it sometimes to look under the car to check there was no damage when we rode over a boulder or anything in that zone. And your power brick, which I was talking about in this box here, plugs into the front of here, and you then plug this into the socket. Now, I've mentioned this before, I'm not a mad fan of these big bulky power bricks. To me, they're just something else you have to carry around. Some of these units do come with power bricks effectively built in. This one doesn't. So bear that in mind. You've got a big power brick here. It will charge it up. It's not super fast. Again, some of these units have a much quicker charge time. Now, there's a big debate about this. It's a bit like the argument between Apple and Android as to whether it's better to super fast charge a phone. It's certainly handier, but what does that actually do to the long-term life of the battery? Bluetti, with this unit, I think we're talking 3 to 4 hours to a full charge. Might be slightly less, but it's certainly not something like the All Powers, which charges up in about 90 minutes, you know. But what that does to the long-term life of the batteries, the longevity of the batteries, is debatable. So you can charge from there. You can equally plug your solar cables into here, and you can charge from the sun. So that is your portable power bank. To turn it on, you press it here, and you will then see the screen. The screen is not too bad. We're in absolutely bright sunlight here, and I think you can see there's your percentage. There is also a very handy Bluetooth app. You can just log on to the app, and it will tell you how long to a full charge, how much power you've got left, etc. This also gives you an indication of how much draw a product is making. So we plugged into this an outdoor fridge the other day, and I could see that it was pulling about 50. So you can see this is a very good all-round unit. Now check out the pricing, because as I say, Bluetti are not necessarily the cheapest out there, but you may wish to go with the Bluetti brand. That is up to you. They certainly are established. This will very easily fit in the luggage compartment on the passenger side of a Citroen me, or in any other vehicle you care to use it in. But certainly for an me, this is a very good option for powering those peripherals that you're going to need in the winter, particularly things like heaters. Now, will it charge the Citroen me itself? It won't, simply because at its peak, this tends to draw about 1973, something like that. Sometimes it just surges over 2000. So it's not going to charge the car, but it will charge everything else in your car. Unless, of course, you decide to attach a rocket or something at the back, but that'd be daft. So that is the Bluetti EB70. Check out the links in the description below the video, see if we've got any special offers from them. Certainly look online. There are lots of offers on these things coming all the time. The pricing never seems to me to be greatly consistent, so look out for bargains. But if you're looking for a very portable, compact, and a battery with a lot of power, a lot of storage capacity, then the EB70 fits the bill. It's a very good all-rounder. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, please give us a comment, and remember, check in with us next week, because we may well have another Super Product Wednesday.